Welcome to the Life of a TV Addict. I'm Sasha.
This is Notorious FPG.
And we're here to bring you our weekend TV.
What do you want to talk about first? I know what I want to talk about first. What you want to talk about first?
Did Grandma shoot Martin Luther King? Did you watch This Is Us?
I did.
Oh my God. When he said that, I was cracking.
It was like, Grandma's a racist? Grandma shot Martin Luther King? Yeah, that was funny.
I was just cracking. I was like,
goodness.
why didn't she just get to the point that she was trying to make as opposed to she's like, and remember I told you about those videos? Like, Grandma shot Martin. Oh, did Grandma shoot him? I was cracking up.
It was good. So you're all caught up now?
No, I just
watched
watched
that
this.
one.
Yeah, I didn't watch the last two. I watched this one, and I didn't realize that I was just starting on the wrong episode. But I was so interested in it that I just left it on because they were at the bowling alley.
Oh my God.
And so I was like, I just was watching it, and then with the funky hair and all of that other stuff, I was like, so I never turned it off.
So I'm wondering what it is with her and just men. I mean, they don't tell us what it is with her and men, but because she was so disgusted with the wife for telling him about their conversation.
I thought it was more so like, I trusted you. I thought we were bonded, and then you went and told him what we were talking about.
I guess.
And especially something like that. Well, I don't think it would have mattered what they talked about, but it was more so like, me and you had a bond. We were connecting. I opened up to you, and then you go tell him my business.
Yeah.
And then it was, the whole thing with her hair. So now you're telling him I got bald spots, and that it's coming out that I'm stressed. That's how I took it, more so like, you betrayed my trust by going back and telling him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sure because she never says her father or anything, so she just doesn't understand that that's how parenting works. Like, you can't have a secret between you and your mother.
Right.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But that wife, oh my God, when she was like, "'Cause her hair is stinking."
And I like that she was like, "I can take you to my place," and I don't know. She's just so nice. It's just like, it was just so. My heart dropped when she walked in that kitchen and had cut them braids out. I just felt so bad. And it was like, and she was so, like, just so crude about it. She just walked in. She didn't even try to pretend. It wasn't even like she combed it after that. She just left it all crazy looking. And she was like, I don't want y'all to do nothing. I'm going to leave it all over my head, just like.
Yeah, I guess she wanted to show her, like, no, it's gone. But I don't know. And I like, one of the things I like about Sterling K. Brown, whatever the hell his name is on the show. And the wife.
Randall. Okay.
Oh, Randall, yes. I don't know why.
They said it 85 times this episode. Now, don't ask me the wives. I don't know
her name. But I like that they're black. That they don't try to make them anything else. Yeah. They make them, they're black. Like, they, speak their culture. Like, they're black. Mm-hmm. And I like that part of it.
Yeah.
For me. The other parts of it, the other part of the show, they run all. And now we find out that she's pregnant.
Fat girl's pregnant.
Oh my God.
I thought she was doing diet pills. I won't lie. When she walked into that aisle and was looking at the laxatives, I was like, oh no. Let's not start this. I was like, don't.
I didn't even pay. I was like, I didn't see that, what she was doing, but.
Because it said weight loss, laxatives, and it did say vitamins too. So I was like, and she was like so obsessed about this dress. Now we know she was worried she wouldn't fit into it because of, I guess, the baby.
Well, did she know she was pregnant prior to the thing with the dress? Because I don't think she...
Before the dress or before she went to the doctor, you mean?
Before the whole thing with the dress, because she was going crazy trying to lose the weight for the dress.
Well, I think he thought it was for the dress. Mm-hmm. And that was her excuse to him. But she had obviously already had the conversation with the doctor that to hold on to the pregnancy, she needed to lose weight. So I figured she already knew she was pregnant, and the dress was kind of like a ruse for him. So he's not too suspicious about why she's really on this get fit kick.
Oh, like she wasn't, so that you saying that you,
because like she was working at it, but she wasn't going this hard as we've seen, as in this episode.
Because I thought the dress was that she had some play or something to do,
right?
So that it all
she
tied
was doing a bar
that.
mitzvah.
Yes,
yeah.
That I thought it.
But
all
I
tied
think
in
that was just a kind of throw Toby off the scent kind of thing. Like, yes, I'm obsessed with getting in the dress. Yes, that's why I'm working so hard. Yes, because she obviously hasn't told them, and from what I got, she's known she was pregnant.
How did you
the
get
conversation she had with the doctor that she said I got the vitamins you recommended. They would have already, they're prenatal vitamins that she would have recommended to her. So
no, I'm not saying it didn't.
No, I know. I'm just saying that's where I got that she had already told her because they had already had this discussion. And she said, now you've gone from a lentil to a whatever the next vegetable was.
So she been going to the doctor and keeping it from the.
She's obviously a few months along, at least.
I thought she said 6 weeks.
She said 6 weeks.
Yeah, I thought that's what she said. Because that's all I said, like, 6 weeks.
No, what did she say? I think she said you're going from a lentil to like another vegetable or whatever.
Oh, I wasn't paying that much attention.
But yeah, so she's not just finding out about this.
But how's she going to keep that from Toby?
That's going to be the $8,500 question.
Yeah, like if she knew already, how's she going to keep that from him?
Yeah, I don't know why she would.
That's not appropriate.
I don't know why she would.
Bitch.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's not nice. Now I don't like her. I thought she was, you know what? Because you know how I watch TV. So some parts I pay attention, some parts I don't. Sometimes I'm curling my hair. Sometimes I'm picking up poop. I don't know. I'm always
birthing babies. I know.
So I saw when she was at the doctor and she said, "Oh, it looks like you're about 6 weeks along." And I was like, "Oh fuck, she's pregnant." But I didn't
put it together. Yeah,
I ain't paying no more attention.
This is our first time seeing it. Yeah, but obviously she found out
like
before.
Her. Fuck her.
But what do you think about the brother and his pain pills now?
That he's going to be addicted to those?
I guess that's where this is leading.
Going?
Yeah, because, I mean, he's obsessed with getting the knee back so he doesn't get cut, I guess, from the film. But the only way for him to not be feeling any pain is to be doped up on these pills, apparently. You're fresh out of surgery. You just had, what they say, is meniscus fixed or something?
I don't know.
Whatever. You was fucked up.
But I don't know. Kevin,
and it goes to the whole father's his addiction passed down. Does he have that? With the alcohol? Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't be that much into
I know.
Kevin.
Somebody asked on Twitter, they said, is This Is Us low key a black show and we just tolerate these white people? What do you think?
No.
Absolutely. You're smiling. I know you're lying. You only care about the black people. Tell the truth.
No, because last season I did care about Kevin at some point, but then I stopped caring about him because it got boring. I was like, yeah, okay. The fat girl I did, what's her name? Oh,
Kate.
Okay.
Kevin, Kate, and Randall.
So the first season when they had the relationship between him and her being so dependent. They were both dependent on each other. Mm-hmm. She liked to take care of him, and he liked to
be taken care of.
So those two were the things, and that part I was into into Kevin. Like I cared about Kevin, but then after that, me didn't care. I didn't care about Kevin anymore because this season he hasn't.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know if it's because of that with Sterling K. Brown winning the Emmy, if they decided to expand on his role. Right. But I would see how they had to, because now he's going to be a stay-at-home dad. Mm-hmm. And you have to focus more on what that entails. So I don't know.
I haven't even really paid attention to, and they haven't really, I guess, unless I missed it, because have they enrolled this girl in school, or is she home with him during the day?
I don't know.
Because I'm like, if she this crazy and you home with her during the, I'll be like, no, somebody else got to be here, because she ain't going to be putting no charges on me.
If she wasn't in. Because they don't even show up the two going to school. They showed them leaving. They showed them getting ready, and she was like, okay, babies, come on, it's time to go. Mm-hmm. But I was like, she didn't say nothing to this other girl about, that was when they had the conversation about she getting ripe. Yeah, with her hair, but she left out with the girl.
She left out the mother.
No, the
girl.
The foster kid left out with the girl.
Okay, so they must have enrolled her in their school
somewhere. I would take because I was about to say yeah.
What do you think about that? You so rough and rugged. What do you think about that confrontation in the bowling alley?
Oh, the little girl deserved to get pushed.
I thought so.
Like, okay, her hair stink, but why you gotta be rude about it?
Yeah.
Move the fuck away from her and keep bowling.
Right. And then the father, did he hurt you? Did she hurt you when she hit you? I'm like, see, typical. You ain't see none of it. Over exaggerated.
Yeah, I was like, but what you gonna do? Push this girl?
Your girl was being a bully, just like he said. I was like, Randall got a little bass in his voice.
And that's what when him and the wife were talking about it afterwards. She was like, so you going what? I was cracking up. He's like, yeah.
Because you don't expect it. But I'm like, Randall ain't no punk.
I didn't like, yeah, I was like, what this guy, what you gonna do? Hit her for pushing your daughter? Your daughter shouldn't have been a bitch.
Right. Like if you heard all of that, you heard what your daughter said. Mm-hmm. And you should have stepped in and corrected her then. Took her away, did something.
But oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I thought it was a really good episode. Yeah. So what's next? I haven't been watching.
I want to talk about Tales. Did you watch Tales?
Yes, I did. Okay. The Slick Rick one, right?
This was the best one, I think.
And this girl, what is her
That's
name?
Dej Loaf, right?
No.
What was that? The whole
Bonnie
time I was
Gatz
thinking...
or something. Betty Gatz from Empire.
Oh, I don't watch that.
You never watched Empire?
I thought that was Dej Loaf.
No. You never watched Empire ever?
No.
Oh, no. Her name was Betty Gatz? Bonnie Gatz. It's something Gatz.
Oh.
Or is it Glock?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think it was Bonnie Gatz. Betty Gatz. Betty.
Well, I think this was the best episode I've seen. Let me see. The story was... start to finish, it was the song.
And did you see our guy from Moonlight?
Oh, yeah.
The kid.
Okay. And the guy that got shot, Rico, was in Queen Sugar.
Really? So her name is... Yes, because he bought the weed from the sister. I was like, where I know this kid from? Her name on the... Frida Gatz was the name.
And what's her real name?
Breezy.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn that was Dej Loaf. I was thinking that the whole time, like, oh, Dej Loaf looked so cute. She acted all good.
You never saw Dej Loaf? First of all, Dej Loaf is way lighter than that.
Way lighter?
Yeah, she like brown. Oh my God. You never
this
saw
other
Dej
girl was a brown skin too?
No, she's like a dark skin. Because you never saw Empire. Duh. I keep saying, like, you know this girl. No, you don't. Yeah. That's Dej Loaf and this girl named Breezy. Hold on.
Breezy. Wait.
Frida Gatz.
Breezee?
No, Brez.
Brez.
Yeah, she's darker than Dej Loaf.
Oh, she was left in the pot a little longer.
I thought, what? I guess the thing is that because I watched Empire the season she was on, so I immediately knew who she was.
Yeah. Okay. She was good.
No, she's really good.
I thought everybody.
I think that helps because they had real professional actors. And not to say, I don't want to say professional. They had really good actors.
And no Bobby Brown. No. We did not see Bobby Brown.
Bobby didn't he make the cut this time. But I think that kind of helped the acting because I still had issues with some of it, but I'm like, it helped the story flow better.
What did you have issues with?
One, the big thing, I would have liked for him to stay with the Slick Rick story because it's so... And then we all remember it because we all know it. About Dave the dope fiend shooting dope who don't need and he like hurry up I need bullets and all of the and I just would have liked that and then Irv interrupt like what you thought he was gonna have a gun for him and I'm like so all of this time you want to change something up and give us a change and this is the time you choose to. I don't know, not that the story was bad but I would have loved for it because it would have had the same. I would have liked for him to keep that part and I would have liked for her to die in a hell of a, like the story, the rap song goes. And then he could have flipped back like he did and show like, but she made this decision instead of that decision early on. Mm-hmm. And I think it would have still been a good story. It would, like...
I don't know. I didn't see... I guess maybe I didn't watch it closely enough because I didn't see where it diverted from the song that much.
Because when they go... So when she's running from the cops...
Right.
She bumps into Dave the dope fiend.
Right.
And he's in the alley and she says like, I need bullets. Hurry up, run. And he pulls out the machine gun. So that's why she had this big machine gun all the time, because Dave the dope fiend gives it to her in the song.
Right. And
then she continues to run from the cops and now she has a machine gun. Okay. But she still dies.
Right.
And is killed by the cops.
And she did have the machine gun that she had gotten it, but she had got it from Rico. That's what you're saying.
No, when she goes through, so when she's running from the cops, and remember the guy is sitting on the ground,
right,
and he has the needle on the arm. Right. So she like, I need you or whatever, and then Irv voice comes on, and he like, oh, what did you? No, Slick Rick voice, right. And said like, oh, did you think he was going to have a gun for her?
Right.
And because that's the whole thing in the song is that the dope fiend has a gun for her.
Okay.
So that, in my opinion, that wouldn't have changed this being a good episode at all, and it would have still stayed true to a great song. Mm-hmm. I think the Biggie one, and we talked about that one. The Biggie one, he should have changed up or did something, and he didn't. Mm-hmm. But this one, you should have left this shit alone and then changed it at the end to show like. Right. But at that critical moment, she made a different decision.
Okay.
And bring it into color, and I think it would have been good also. Okay. Because to me the switch up wasn't
climactic enough.
Yeah, it didn't add anything. It didn't do anything other than just to turn away from the song. So it won't be just like the song. And it was like, so what's the point?
Okay.
And I guess, I thought everybody remembered the rap song word for word. I was about to say, because I think I know that's your word for word, line for line. I always thought it was a dope song.
Yeah.
And I think that it would have been dope just to stick to it. Okay. But the acting, let me say that, the acting in this episode was so good that I think it wasn't it added to it. I like that he did it in black and white because the children's story, it had to be 80.
Oh yeah,
6, 7. Yeah. I was young. So that I like that. I didn't like that he had a lot of non-speaking scenes.
Right.
Because he had these great actors this time. Mm-hmm. Let these people do what they do. Even though they did a good job without speaking, because they made it seem like when they were spending the money and then when she was running out of like everything, but let them do. This is the one time you should have let your actors talk.
But
speak.
then the same issue that we have with Inhumans, I think they gave you everything, even with not speaking. Like you still, it still
I've been saying that.
It still came through. No, I'm saying like with them, I think it still came through the screen. Like they still gave. It wasn't like a dead they were spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I know what you're saying. That utilize them totally. Yeah. I understand that.
But with Inhumans, that's why I say he's a bad actor. Yeah. Because we see these two people, the kid from Moonlight and Breezy, not speak a word, and it seemed like they weren't short scenes either. It was like a period, a progression, and it's a lot. And when they were doing the whole Robin thing, like it was a lot with not speaking. Yeah. And we still got it, but on Inhumans, it's like,
and even the part where even the parts where it wasn't them two, because it wasn't a lot of speaking when she was with the grandmother, but it was like so. Like the emotion was so heavy when they were laying in the bed and she was just like holding her and giving her the water when she's coughing, and because she's been telling her like, don't talk, like you're making it worse, just so. And it's like, it was so heavy.
So
what was wrong with her?
No, what the fuck happened to the money that fast?
Well, I mean, $4,000 mortgage every month ate that shit up, and grandma wasn't doing nothing.
The taxes. So the taxes
they
on the
kept
house
saying
were
the
4,000?
taxes. Yeah, that's what she kept saying, the taxes.
Where the fuck they
And plus she was paying back.
The money
they were already to the point where they was about to lose the house. So it wasn't like, oh, this the first month? Oh, okay, I got that. She was catching this shit up.
Yeah, I just was like,
and then grandma, all she wanted to do is pay the cable bill. Like, wait a minute. Lights, Yeah, you don't want to help with none of this extra stuff too.
I just was looking. I'm like, wait, why she out of money?
And it was so like,
it just seemed like she should have had enough.
Just like what we talk about with like people not being truthful, because now grandma, ain't no entry level job that she could get that would have been taking care of all these things. You just weren't asking any questions because it was being taken care of.
I didn't think that part. I didn't think of, because I was like, they in New York City, and yeah, she probably could find a decent job. The house paid for. Well, I assumed the house was paid for because they just kept saying the taxes. They never said a mortgage.
But every time she looked at those letters, it said $4,000.
Oh, I didn't get all into that. I just saw the big past due. They
don't start. Look,
I'm about to say, because taxes on a house can't be no damn on $4,000 a month. You don't even pay the taxes monthly, so.
No, you don't get into one thing, but you.
Well, because my whole thing was when she went in.
You don't pay it a month if you caught up. If you trying to catch that shit up, you gotta pay it however you can.
Because when I saw my thing was that when the box was empty, I'm like, yo, how she run out of money, but they are still past due or whatever, but you're shopping. It was just like, it didn't resonate with me, because I'm like, your whole thing was that you needed to help your grandmother and you're paying the bills. So now they showed this whole thing where y'all have been robbing, and now y'all went from getting a pair of Nikes to buying jewelry to buying this to buying that. So why are the bills still coming past due? Mm-hmm. And why are you out of money?
Right.
When you're shopping like that. I don't know. I guess that was the disconnect for me. Yeah. It was like, it really didn't make that part, but
that was hood rich too. That I paid a little bit, so now I'm gonna treat myself.
Oh, that's true.
So, and I mean, with grandma being bad off, you don't know if she was like not even paying the cable bill.
Shit,
and then the other guy,
I
don't even think he had the type of. They didn't show him having the type of responsibilities that Breeze had.
Oh, okay.
So he coming in with the jewelry. She trying to keep up with him.
Shit, I'd be like, I gotta pay grandma bills.
I agree.
I ain't got no money.
We know the hood rich is a whole nother mentality.
But I thought it was I thought it was really good. And the other thing, and that's just me, I didn't understand why she had the machine gun going into the bank when it was supposed to be this easy, robbery and all of this firepower and all of this other stuff. It was like, that doesn't even make sense with your whole plan.
Yeah,
is that it's this old man, it's going to be easy. So why would y'all bring all of this? Because that just upped the ante. Other than the machine gun was to tie it into the story, because the dope fiend. That's what I'm saying. He should have just let the dope fiend have the gun. Because now she got a gun strapped around her back, and then maybe I'm a criminal, because when I say when she went outside, I'm like, girl, stop running, take that gun off your fucking back like that.
Yeah,
blend in.
Well, once she turned around to the cop and then had the gun on her back, I was like, why?
Yeah,
why would you just keep walking straight past him? Turn real quick once you get past him so he don't see you and don't see the gun, or turn it to the front so he don't see
and
it.
Put it up I was like, that part. I just was like, you could have really got away. Like, this is, but whatever. That's just
us nitpicking.
I'm about to say that it was good. It was, and I like that he's trying, because he shot it all in black and white, and then he tried to do the thing with the blood being in red.
Yeah,
he's trying. It wasn't done that greatly, but he tried.
Yeah.
So hopefully it get better.
It was artistic, in parts, and like you said, the black and white and that whole thing. I really enjoyed this episode. I have to say, it was one of my favorites. And I thought, for the things you pointed out, it didn't even really need the song, because once they said what the story was, you could have never heard the words and you would have known what song it was.
That's what I think. Well, no, I don't think so. Because in the show, the whole thing, like, if she's just reading the letters from her uncle.
No, I'm saying, like, if it started out, if it did, I kind of this is my of the mind for this show. I don't want you to tell me what it is. This is what I would prefer. This is
and
just
let
me.
me find out at the
Let
end.
me see Tails. That's it.
And then at the
start
end,
telling the story, and then at the end you play the song. Tails, a children's story.
and
fade out,
and then let me. But I just think
I
that,
like the let me, because maybe some people are hearing that. There are some people, some millennials, some others younger who may have not heard that song before.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying I guess I don't agree that if they didn't tell what the song was, that they didn't need to, because everybody would have gotten it. Because a lot of, like I said, a lot of the key components, the hold on, I'm at the one thing, like they robbed the people, and in the children's story in the rap, they robbed somebody and he's an undercover cop.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't in there.
Right.
The whole thing was not that we're going to rob people by the ATM. It was that we're going to rob old folks.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that it wasn't enough of those elements. And even with robbing the undercover cop, like if that was there, I thought that was going to be the first one, and I'm like, oh, so where they going to go from there?
Right,
Is it going to? That's going to be the change,
right?
And he wasn't an undercover cop, but that's I don't. That's
well,
the
because
thing.
even parts of it they didn't stick to, because the first person they robbed wasn't an old person. Mm-hmm. Like they didn't even stick to that.
Well,
part
that's
of the,
what I'm saying. Is that that's what I'm saying.
That was the plan.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that you couldn't, if you didn't know what the song was, I don't think you would have knew what the song was without knowing,
right? Because
so many of those elements were missing. And then even if, like I said, if the dope fiend would have had the machine gun, then you would have been like, it's children's story. But there was so many of those missing.
I understand what you're saying, but I think, I don't know, I always was the person, I like those turn this way or turn that way and the story may change. So
I like that at the end. I did like that. I think
that it was enough with the opening, with his reading, Slick Rick's voice, reading the story, her reading the letter in Slick Rick's voice. And like even when the guy came to her with the plan, if robbing old folks and we making a dash, you'd have been like, oh shit, I know what story this is. Of course, they didn't end up robbing the old folks.
But did they? Because when he said, I thought that the plan was
to go. He said it'd be a lot of old people using this ATM.
Yeah, with the ATM.
I think it would have. I think you would have put it. For me, this is just my opinion. I would like a mystery, and then at the end, you tell me what song it is.
So that's what I'm saying. That part I agree with you on. I would like for them to not show, like, I agree with that. That if they didn't show the title of the song right away and they put out the whole episode, and then it would be like you're trying to guess what the song is, and then at the end the song would flash. That part I agree with you on. I just don't think it was
for this
here.
episode it would have worked.
I don't think it. Okay. Well, no, I think it would have worked had they put some of the elements in. It wouldn't have worked. I think for maybe the Biggie song, that the way he did it, yes, you could have definitely got it, because at the end he ties up the thing, and her boyfriend is a basketball player, right, and you basically like, this is a story to tell. What were the other ones?
I think it would have worked for Trap Queen. I think that would have been.
I guess that one was so generic that it could have been anything.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. It could have been
Bonnie and Clyde. It could have been anything. So that one, I don't think. The Meek Mills, like I said, I never heard the song.
I just think that would be make it
more entertaining. Yeah. I do agree with you. I think that if he could do
I didn't see it coming attraction. So what I'm going to try to avoid, and then just watch it myself. So maybe I think that play that game myself. And see I was about to say,
I think that if he would do that it would probably be with Trap Queen. I just the way they did it, and then maybe they should have named the club the Bando or something like that,
or had it set in Jersey.
Just to give you like little things, and then you could put it together like, that's that, and maybe. Listen, Earth, hire us and we'll get you to that point.
This idea is copyrighted, the property of Life of a TV Addict. You cannot reproduce.
Yes, but you can hire us and we would do it, because this one, oh my God, this Slick Rick, and I got another one with the Cool G Rap one. Oh my God, Irv, you need to call me. I would definitely do it, and then you could. And we could set it up just that way that it would literally be, we don't tell you the title of the song. We'll do all the things, and maybe we'll change a little bit from the song, but not much.
So it's not so obvious what song it is.
Exactly. Not even that, but just because the whole premise behind the show, I thought, was that these songs are so great.
Tale.
No, that the songs are so great that they should have a movie, a story behind it.
Okay.
So you pick out really good songs, and that's why I say I got a Cool G rap one that would be perfect for this. But like Children's Story is so great, and it's so cinematic, I guess. Like you can really see. I mean, I know I always
you had it playing in your head.
Exactly, and those are the type of songs that you can, you should do. The Fuck the Police.
So you don't think he's picking? See, I always thought the name was more so than just what it means. I thought he was specifically picking cautionary tale songs. Like songs that have a message, songs that, it doesn't have to be a good message. It doesn't have to be "Don't be a trap queen" is the message. But I thought they were specifically picked because you can take a message out of them. Like, to me, that's what Children's Story always was. It was a don't be like this kid.
No, well, when I listened to him describe the show, I don't think that was his thing. He said, like, it was so, he was like, I had this idea, like, some of these songs are so dope, they should have a movie behind. And he said he started with Fuck the Police. And he was like, he got to like 2 hours, and they like, listen, he had more than 2 hours. They like, you gotta cut this.
Right.
And I thought it was that.
Because to me, he's picked, like, other than that one,
Fuck the Police.
They've always been like stories that are like, yo, he telling me a story that could be my man's, that almost was my man's if he hadn't gone left instead of right. Like, I always thought it was like a, because specifically with this one, it was a cautionary tale of don't, like, just this one decision.
But what about Biggie?
The
story to tell.
Don't trust hoes. Hoes can't be trusted.
I'm about to say, yeah, like,
but that's a story. That's a generic story.
It wasn't cautionary, yeah. But I always thought the Biggie song, I would have always
too good to be true. It probably is.
Oh my God, I always thought they should have had a video or something for that Biggie song. But I didn't like. I
like this. You really stepped it up for me.
This one was the best.
Yes.
No. Meek Mill's still my favorite.
Remind me, which one? Is that the one with Bobby again?
Bobby and all of them, damn it.
Okay.
Shit, how you gonna tell which one?
Okay. What else did you watch?
Was it Bobby? Was he in Fuck the Police? No, that was the only one. So he wasn't in Fuck the Police, and he wasn't in this one. So how we gonna narrow it down to which one?
Bobby!
I can't.
Oh God.
Did you watch Liar? Or you didn't watch the past ones either? Why are you not watching this show?
I have so much other stuff to watch. I'm going to try.
I'm sure I could knock like 5 shows off your list that you could get.
You could try, but I'm still going to watch it.
I was about to say, you could watch Liar. Oh my God.
I'm going to do it.
This one is so
Now, what are you up to? 3 or 4?
This is like the 4th one now.
Okay.
And the last time when she got the text saying, I know you're lying.
Right.
And this and that. So the guy came forward and basically helped the doctor out, and they dropped the charges against the doctor because the guy said, I know she's lying, she did it to me, and all of this other stuff.
So this is what the sister and the husband were alluding to about her having done this before.
I don't think that this is the one though, because what happens later on, the doctor, and it ended up being a professor or something at a school she was teaching at. They go out for dinner, and he's like, thank you, whatever. I can't believe she's going around and doing this. He was like, yeah, she came into my office after her mother died and acting that way, and she knew she wanted it, and she gave me a hug, and that apparently he like rubbed her butt and rubbed on her, and he was like, but she knew just what she was doing and all this other stuff. And the doctor is like so disgusted with him. Right. He was like, leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you. And he was like, I just got you out. But the doctor was so upset because he actually did assault her.
Right.
And he benefited
from his delusion.
Well, the guy, no, because what happened is that when he assaulted her, she was at the school. She was going through depression anyway because of her mother and all of this other stuff. So she filed a complaint, and then she said the school convinced her to drop the complaint. And she did. And she was like, you know, I only did that because they asked me, but it was true what you did to me. So the doctor was like so pissed off. So that was like a changing point in the story, because it's like, well, now we don't know if she's really a liar or not, because she was telling the truth about this one. And then his son got some girl pregnant. But he don't believe.
Oh wait, what?
Yes, liar is so good. Like,
so he doesn't think she's a liar about that guy, but he's clear on the fact that he didn't.
No, I'm talking about us as the audience.
Oh, okay,
we don't know because now it's like,
okay, is she telling the truth about the doctor too?
Exactly, because now they bought. When we saw the whole thing, we're like, oh, she did it before, so she probably lied. And then you're like,
oh, okay.
So now is she? I don't know. It's
I'm gonna
so
try.
Good.
I'm gonna really try.
And then the son got a girl pregnant.
Oh wow!
And they had to get together. She had to work with the doctor to lie about why the girl was at the hospital, and it's just so good. And then, oh my God, the cop that was messing around with the sister got drunk, showed up at her house.
The sister's house?
Yes.
Ooh.
And the husband comes in, and they're there, and he's like,
What's Bobby doing here?
Yeah, he's like, what's going on? Whatever. So at first the cop seems like he's going to say something. He's like, no, everything's not okay. I was like, no. And then he was like, so what's going on? And so he looks at her and looking, and it seemed like
I'm worried about the sister.
No, she was looking at him like, don't do this. And he was like, no, everything's okay, and this and that, and he leaves.
Oh, shoot.
Because he like, I'm in love with you. It's time we let them know. Let him know. Oh, my God. Liar is like must-see TV. That and Queen Freedom.
I'm going to catch up.
Big Freedom. Well, what else did you watch?
No, you know I watch my CW shows.
And I'm not caught up on Riverdale because I was watching it and I saw
it was good this week.
Who killed themselves in the barn?
Oh, you still in season 1?
Oh yeah, I ain't finished.
Okay.
So I gotta catch up on that. And then I didn't start Arrow and Flash just because I just didn't have time. So I'm like, I gotta watch.
So what else did you watch?
I watched Will and Grace today. Oh my God.
I like this episode.
That shit was hilarious with the pajama really parties post.
It's so funny because there are some things where you're always like, ain't no straight man gonna do that. And when Jack said it, he was like, there's no straight man that's gonna come in here and sit in a pajama party pose.
And then his grandson
jumped on that couch.
Oh my God.
I was in tears.
I just could not.
And I had totally forgot about Jack's son. I totally forgot about
I could not stop laughing the whole episode. I just thought it was hilarious.
It was really funny. When he came in with that damn seal wig and pulled the string and the bang popped up.
Oh my God.
I was in tears.
Then the counselors, right soon as they cut to
could they have picked anyone
that was gayer on either side? Because who's more of a lesbian than her and who's gayer than him?
Oh my God.
And then when he did the high kicks, he was like, oh, that felt good.
And then when he was like, I could make out with any man in here, he was like, no, shut up.
I could not stop laughing the entire time. I'm like, yo, they have so like.
And that damn Karen, when she threw that damn pip towel at the
assistant,
I almost fell out my chair. When she said, here, Paco, I said, oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God.
And she was like, every time I do something, I have to donate $1,000 to relief. It's worth it. I said, that damn Karen. I can't. This was a good episode.
Will and Grace, every week, it's just had me cracking up. I just can't. I can't.
What did Karen do? I felt
with the sleep.
I felt triggered when she was like, it's gotta be dead. It's not breathing. I was like, wait a minute. I feel triggered, Karen. Who are you talking about? Me or Grace?
Oh my God. When she said that, I was like,
and she put the damn mirror up to it.
Oh my God. Karen, I cannot. And then Jack grandson Love Karen. He was like, "Oh my gosh," she's like, "Fabulous." I was like, "Oh my god." Will and Grace is like my show.
It was really good this week.
I didn't watch the Menendez brothers this week. I watched Curb Your. Oh my god, Larry David is fucking hilarious.
I ain't gonna be able to watch him the rest of these damn weeks with this fat wah and that damn wig and mustache.
Well, he got rid of it this time.
Thank the Lord.
He was like,
because even my mother was like, "Is he gonna be wearing that shit every week?" And I was like, "Girl, he looked like a fucking hippie cancer patient." It was like, what the hell, Larry? It was too funny.
I love him with the pickle jar and Ted. He's like, nobody could resist opening the pickle jar. Everybody wants to be the pickle jar opener. I'm like, yo.
Him and JV Smooth though. How do they keep a straight face?
I know. I'm like, I can't.
And when he's up there trying to, he's out there with Elizabeth Banks. And now I'll tell you who I love, the damn restaurant guy. Because he's a comedian that I've seen on other stuff.
Really?
The manager.
Who said it's a distraction. And he's like, a disturbance.
What do you mean? And he was like, well, what I mean, I love his voice. He's so soothing to me.
Oh my God. I just could not stop.
And the damn Wayans brother, where he was like, because I've always wondered this, like, you can't beep at a cop? Come on now. He was like, you are not above the beat. I pay my taxes just so I can have the power of the beat.
And then what the court on that shit?
You who? Hey, cracking. You who? He was like, did you just you a judge? Oh, I can't you a judge? I was like, Lord, Larry does the shit that we all want to do, but we would not. We would not.
My gosh. Well, I was like, I cannot stop. And then when he told the hooker, like, do you have to look like that? Like, go to Saks and buy a nice dress. I mean, come on. It's kind of obvious what you're doing with that wig and thing.
Oh, my gosh.
I can't get enough of that show.
Girl. And then the other guy's wife, I love, because this was the episode where the girl was missing and she was trying to find her, what was it, her little sister, like the one she mentors. And it was like, she was with her boyfriend. Nope, you don't have a boyfriend. And then Larry was like, it's a Cubs hat. And he was trying to get the Cubs hat off the roof, and that's when he dented the police car. It's just so much.
He is just, I just can't. I don't know what I'm going to do when this season ends, but watch the whole.
You gonna have to, I was getting ready to say you going to watch it all over again. Because now him and Salman Rushdie, that was funny too, when they said, and who says the L?
What's the L?
In his name, because it's like, you know how salmon is, you don't say the L in salmon? That's how his name is too. You're not supposed to say the L. And I was just like, yo, I can't. Rushdie is killing me. And then it was just funny. He was like, fat or pussy? I was like, no, I do not want to hear Salman Rushdie talking about fat or pussy. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, yes, when he met with the guy, I was like, oh my God, that was so hilarious.
Girl.
And then today I watched the, because Walking Dead starts this Sunday, and they had like the behind the scenes. I'm about to say that was one of my picks, because I was watching the behind the scenes thing today, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And they, what's his name? Lenny something, who plays Morgan.
Uh-huh.
He was like, they say, welcome to Hotlanta. He said, they are not playing. He was like, it's 100 degrees with 100% humidity down here.
Well, he's from England, so he's not used to that.
And then, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is that? Oh, okay. I was about to say, or Morgan Dean. He was like, I don't care how hot it is. I'm not taking off this leather jacket. Yo, it was just really, I was like, oh my God, it just got me excited.
I know. I'm excited too.
For what's to come with The Walking Dead. But what else did you watch? I think I watched.
What else
but you still not watching How to Get Away with Murder?
Oh, no, I did. Oh, that was my thing. I did. I caught up. I watched all the episodes.
I was about to say, it's good, right?
It's good.
Yeah, I told you they
this
brought it
episode
back.
annoyed me a little bit. But I like it.
They went back to the format that we loved, and I was like, thank you, Shonda. Thank you.
Yeah.
You brought it back. It's really good. So that's
I really like the thing with Oliver's father and the one telling him about I'm sorry, not Oliver. the boyfriend. And
I'm about to say, I
his
don't
two
know their
dads.
names, but
and
yeah,
Oliver. Well, the gay one,
Uh-huh.
Oliver, and the gay one and Oliver are the boyfriends, and then the other one, the one who dropped out, his two dads came,
and
he thought they were coming to get the money back, but the father's actually telling him like, Oliver is no good for you because he just goes along with whatever you want to do, and you need somebody who's going to challenge you and not let you just do whatever you want.
Gosh.
So I like that whole scene. But I thought it was good. And Michaela, that's my girl. I like Michaela.
She's the black girl.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Shonda, I can't stand her because when the other attorney told her, because it's called being a boss bitch. I was like, oh my gosh, Shonda, I can't take you. I can't. But yeah, How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah,
I'm all in.
I don't know. This episode was a little slow.
This one wasn't. I don't think it was all.
Last
of that.
week was really good.
Last week was really good, and the week before. So the first episode was blah, and this one was okay. It was still good, but the two in between, oh my gosh.
So is she gonna lose? Is Laurel gonna lose this baby? I think it's too obvious that the baby is the one that dies. I think it's somebody else that dies. When we saw them in the hospital and Michaela's crying, is he dead? I think it's too obvious to think it's the baby.
But I don't know who it is or what it is.
Yeah.
Because she usually, I think for the first two, it was like my baby or where, and then
I think she might have had him early.
And then Jimmy Smith's come out one time and say like, "Oh, it's done" or something like that.
And then Michaela standing in front of the nursery. I think it's like a red herring. I think they're trying to make us believe the baby is the one that dies, but I think it's going to be one of them.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
And then, how could I forget the main event?
What?
Gucci Mane wedding.
Oh God, I forgot that's
Gucci?
what it was. # the main event. I did watch it. I'm not watching this show though.
No. So this is what I was telling my friend. I'm like, BET is so fucking stupid because why wouldn't you have aired the show leading up to the wedding instead of doing it backwards? Because nobody gives a fuck about the show now.
Oh no, I think there are people.
Why?
Because people like the drama. They want to see the drama leading up to it. They like the fabulosity. Her being a bitch to the wedding planner. This whole thing about these mystery 3 children in Jamaica.
They're not in Jamaica.
Wherever. They're mystery 3 children.
She cleared that up. They're not in Jamaica. She said, I do not have 3 children in Jamaica. So they in America.
I thought she was sued by somebody that's supposedly taking care of these children.
No, I never saw that. I just know that it's always been alleged that she has 3 kids. And then even somebody else said, like, one of her son lives in Florida or somewhere. But yeah, and then she put out last night, I do not have 3 kids in Jamaica. I said, yeah, because they're in America. But anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch the show either.
I was about to say, so in my opinion, and like I said, because now we know the wedding happened. We know how it looked. We know everything went well without a hitch. So now, when we see these clips of her firing the wedding planner, you know it's bullshit. We saw the wedding planner at the wedding. Right. So why do you care about that?
Yeah.
Her picking the bridesmaids. Who gives a fuck? We saw the bridesmaids. That's what I'm saying. I think that if they would have aired it prior to, then people would have been waiting for that. Right. You know, they would have watched.
So you're saying they should have aired the show and then had the wedding live?
Yes.
As the final finale.
Exactly. Yeah. Because now, who cares?
Yeah.
And then all of the clips that we see is really her.
Oh yeah.
No Gucci. Who cares?
He constantly on the phone. That's about it.
Exactly.
You ain't got money. Don't let me hear the word budget. That's not budget. Ever again.
That's not. Yeah, he say that.
He gotta stop losing weight. He's gotten too thin now. Because when they had that red thing on, he looked like my great uncle Cleophas.
Well, because this not the regular Gucci. This the clone.
This clean Gucci.
No, it's the clone.
Huh? Say what?
Yeah. Oh. Remember when he came from... You never heard this before?
No.
When he came from prison, they were like, is it Gucci or is it a clone?
Oh, because he was all healthy and stuff.
And they were like the CIA, and then the CIA had tweeted that he was a clone.
He looked like... It's not even clean no more. It's almost like looking crackish.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't know. He just looks too thin to me. When they had on those red outfits, when they showed them in the red
for the wedding rehearsal,
the wedding rehearsal, it looked big on him. Like it looked baggy almost. But
I don't know.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I do remember when he first came out. That whole okay.
That's what. See, I'm trying to tell you, it's a clone. We never got any confirmation.
Oh
the CIA say he was a clone. So you
was his Did he get all his face tats covered?
They still there.
But I mean, wasn't it like a ice cream cone?
With
Did he get that changed?
I think it's something else now.
He got it covered to something else, right?
But they still there on his face.
You could see them, but I was just like, I don't think he has the ice cream cone anymore.
And he shouldn't have had that before.
So let's talk about the actual wedding. Her dress, I thought was the bomb. I loved it. I liked the reception dress a little bit more than her actual dress.
The rehearsal dress or
the reception dress where it actually had like the diamonds hanging. It looked like.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They were cutting the cake. There was a picture of them cutting the cake.
Oh, it wasn't on the show.
It wasn't on the show. This is after.
I didn't see.
No.
Yeah, on the show they just had the wedding dress.
Just the wedding dress. I thought the wedding dress.
Her body bothers me.
That's what the one thing I didn't like about the dress was, and I know this is everybody's thing, this netting. Like you look like an ice skater. Like
the new
like
thing
it's like you're about to skate on ice and all that white and everything. It was like they should have been doing triple axels around the rink. I thought the design of it was nice. I thought the train was too long.
And I love that.
I liked
had like
train.
2 or 3 people carrying that shit too. Be dramatic.
Like, it looked so cheesy at parts. Didn't it? Or was it just me?
Yeah, no, I thought that was nice. Like I said, the only problem... I didn't really love her flowers because I would have liked for them to be flowers. The whole...
Her bouquet, you mean?
Yeah, okay. The rhinestone flowers, it looked tacky.
Oh, she wasn't trying to give off that these were actually diamonds. She admitted they were rhinestones?
They're not diamonds.
Well, she said I thought the dress was supposed to be diamonds. Didn't she say the dress was diamond?
I'm going to sleep. You wake me up when you for real.
I'm for real, as real as she claimed to be. I thought she said that the dress was...
Just like she was walking on diamonds.
That's what she said she was going to do. I'm just telling you what she said. I'm just going by what she said.
I just got to catch up on my sleep, girl. You go ahead. Keep on with these diamonds. You know that shit was freaking crystals and rhinestones and shit like that.
I thought he looked really nice. I liked his tux.
Yeah, Gucci.
And
Gucci.
I liked the dresses. They all had on the same wig. All the bridesmaids had on the same wig.
Intentionally, yeah.
Okay. I was like, is she really
Which I thought was nice.
Hair?
Yeah, I thought it was nice, though.
There was, like, nothing that stood out that it wasn't, like, ugh. It was just like...
Yeah, I thought the hair that she made them all have the cut bob. I thought it was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I didn't like the white carpet. I didn't like Kendall, or whatever his name is.
Oh no, yeah. That
Carucci wasn't as bad as him, but oh my god.
Carucci was just, I need her to get a thesaurus and find some synonyms for beautiful. Because that was the only word she knew. You look beautiful. Who are you wearing? Here come Kim Zolciak. Did I tell you guys how beautiful you look tonight?
There's
other words. Glamorous. Clean. You clean, girl. Something. You still got these nails.
Yeah, that didn't bother
You still
me.
got these nails from claws. Put a little sauce on it. Put a little swag.
Nah, she didn't. That didn't bother me. Kim's daughter face bothered me a lot.
Both their faces.
Kim, the daughter, more because
she's young and she shouldn't be.
What the fuck? I was so disturbed by that.
They can't lie and tell me this is contouring. Now I don't do makeup.
No, because her lips were, her nose is all in.
But you know, everybody lies and says, "Oh no, this is just a little This is not. I didn't have anything done to my face. This is contouring." No, you've had your nose shaved down.
Oh no, Kim's daughter is not even just shaved down. That thing was here, then it had a slope down. It was like, I was like, girl. Oh my God, how old is this girl to look like that? She looked like a 40-year-old woman now.
Yeah. No, she does.
It was really bad.
It's like her and her mom are competing.
But yeah, Kendall, they could have kept him on Instagram for that shit.
Oh, that's where he was from?
Oh,
I'm
you never saw him on Instagram?
I was on a text thread and we was all like, who this man? Who this man? I don't know this man.
As much as you be on social media, you never saw
I don't
him?
follow randos unless they do something that interests me. And he has never come across a timeline where I'm like, ooh, this would be an interesting follow. So no, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't follow. I never followed him. But when you go on the search page on Instagram, he used to do, what is it? Like with Love and Hip Hop. He would watch the show and then make comments and say stuff and then laugh and drink.
He's not the one that talked about Cardi B in the tub.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
him. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the one time I do remember seeing him, and it wasn't interesting enough for me to hit the follow.
Well, I ain't following him because I just think that shit crazy.
The one I do follow. You ever see the guy? This is totally not TV talk. I Am Zoe on Instagram. He's the one. He does a lot of like spoof videos, and he's like there'll be a video that's been posted, and he'll Photoshop himself in like him and the person having a conversation.
Yes, because he did the one with the little girl, and she
Hit
was like,
bitch girl
was everywhere. He like, no girl, what you do? Yeah,
I follow him now. I like him.
I don't follow. So the Gucci Mane wedding, I don't know, the show wasn't what I expected. I thought it was going to be more. It, in my opinion, wasn't really anything. Like,
it was like they kept showing clips, but nothing seemed interesting enough that I'm going to tune in after for these 10 weeks now. I'm good.
10 weeks?
It's 10 weeks. Well, 10 episodes.
Listen,
it was nothing on there that was interesting enough that I'm going to be like, yep, I'm watching Gucci.
Y'all need to just cash out with y'all wedding special money and cancel the rest of that shit.
Shut up.
Because ain't nobody watching that for no 10. 10? No. Alright, and what else did you watch?
Trying to think. You got me all kerflummoxed. Did you watch Blackish?
Yes, I did. Okay. With the mother. My whole issue, let me tell you, this week, of course, I was cracking up. And I like when, what is her name? The little girl.
Diane.
And she was like, listen, what you gonna do? You need to choose. And she was like, oh, I don't have time for a project. But I was saying, like, the only problem I had is that I didn't think the boy was cute enough to warrant that attention, that they would all be so drawn to him in that manner.
Okay.
He just wasn't cute enough. He was cute, but it wasn't enough. Like, oh my God, did you see her boyfriend?
Right.
That's the only thing that.
I was trying to figure out, is he the same kid we met when she went on the campus visit? Okay. That ducktail bothers me.
This is the thing. I guess that they were trying to do this spinoff, and now it's supposed to be like on Freeform or whatever. It doesn't seem like many people were interested in it.
Isn't Freeform the one that used to be Disney Teen or Disney Kids or something?
Disney? I don't even know.
I think didn't Pretty Little Liars used to come on
ABC Family?
I think that is now Freeform.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, they need to put that shit on right after Pretty Little Liars and hope they could catch some of them.
I don't even know if that still come on.
Look, hope they could catch some of them.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna lead up to, it's gonna be a whole lot more of this innuendo and all of this from the school visits and trying to get people over there to watch it.
But did that make you want to watch her college life? No. And if anything, they need to put it on ABC.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not.
Because I guess nobody was really into, like, I'm sure if ABC and ABC Family, they got to be owned by the same company, right. ABC, and I'm sure they were like, yeah, no, we don't have nobody really, like, they tested,
I was getting ready to say,
and they didn't get good numbers, and they like, send that shit to Family. Like, what we gonna do with it?
Send it to the minor league.
Yeah, but the grandmother, oh my God, had me cracking up.
I cannot with her. When he was sitting there at the table and he was like, my mama not getting slow, your mama getting slow. And he was like, didn't your mama just get taken by some Nigerian? And he was like, yeah, princess. He was like, that's my mama. That's my mama. She been doing the experienced scams since 19. I'm like, yo,
that shit was hilarious.
That
I was cracking up.
And
Did
her
you
out
watch
there talking to the damn squirrels and everything,
so she could get a car?
And then when she was like, gotcha. I said, oh, that damn Ruby, she played you, Dre.
Oh my God! Did you watch the mayor?
I did. I like this episode. You didn't like it?
I'm trying to remember what it was about.
Him, his numbers were so low, and he was trying to get the bus covers, and he was just trying to do something to get his numbers up.
I fell asleep twice. Then I was like, yeah, I'm just done.
Yeah, and so he ended up buying a billboard because the other guy then snaked him with the initiative.
Because I saw that
and
part.
Said, "Oh, these are unsafe," and it was the same guy that Leah Michelle had told him to call and get on your side. Mm-hmm. Like if he says that they're they're for safety and we need them, they can't say no. And then the other guy from the council called the same guy and got him to say they're not safe. Right. They're not safe. And so then they were like, so now they'll never get approved. So he put up a billboard saying like they had joined forces for the bus cover thing.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, I'm going to get you. It's like he's going to kill him with kindness. And he's like, I'm not going to fight dirty. I'm not going to fight your way. I'm going to fight the Courtney Rose way. So I like this episode.
I don't know. It's just something is missing with this show.
Yeah.
It's something. It's just not.
It's definitely not perfect.
Well, not. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it needs to be good, and it's just not.
Yeah.
It's not. Well, not. It needs to be. Yeah, you need to want to come back, and other than because they're black, and really that's the only reason why they keep getting the space on my DVR. And Yvette, what's her name?
I was going to say,
what is her name again?
Yvette Nicole Brown.
Yes.
Not even so much her, but I feel like there's too much focus on the friends. Like, I like her being the voice of reason. Mm-hmm. I don't need the friends' buffoonery sometimes. That's me. But
no, it's just not.
The friends don't be dealing with me all the time.
Yeah, something missing on this thing, and it's
It's definitely got a ways to go. So
what else did you watch that was good?
Trying to remember.
That was good.
I watched 3 episodes of my pick last week. Did you see any episodes of Mindhunter?
No, what was that about?
That's the one on Netflix about how the FBI started profiling serial killers.
Oh no, I didn't watch that one.
I really liked it. I'm trying to slow.
So wait,
down.
did they have certain serial killers that they tracked?
They
on the show
right in like 1977. So it's how because they didn't know that there was this thing, and they met this guy.
Oh wait, so they didn't know there were no serial killers until 1977.
Not identified.
7.
Right. They did. Wow. They knew that there were people that killed more than one person. Mm-hmm. They never named them. They never, thought of there's a general profile that all these people fit. They never connected it. Mm-hmm. And this one agent, he was more not so much the muscle as the brain, and he was, always taking these psych classes and doing all this other stuff. And he was always trying to get, this through, and he never had any support, and tried to interview these people and see what was happening with them. And he meets this kind of grizzled FBI agent, and connect.
It's a documentary, right?
No, it's a series. It's actors and
so like it's a scripted show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I was telling my mom. Like, I want to do a little research because I'm wondering if like the first people that they're meeting that were these killers, if they are really, if they really existed, or are they, making them up for the show just for the purposes of having these killers that they're following?
Because that's what I was saying. Like, there were no serial killers before 1977, but on this,
in the first episode, the guy that they meet that's in prison, who's serving life for killing his mother among many other people, he says to them, "Oh, there's about 35 of us, but you'll never find them. They'll only get found when they want to be found." He had got found because he was tired of running. He actually called the cops and said, "Oh yeah, you might want to come to my house. I got 35 people and my mom buried in the backyard." Not 35. I'm over exaggerating.
Yeah, but it's just a scripted show. I was
Yeah.
saying like in real life that they didn't exist.
Well, I'm wondering if this is the cases that the FBI got that made them actually. So
it's based on a true story.
Right. It's based on this guy wrote an actual book about his journey into getting serial killers recognized by the FBI as a whole, actual section, and because they never thought that there were people who were this demented that would actually kill people,
random people for no reason,
right? And they were like, well, we're calling them sequence killers, and the guy was like, I don't like that, sequence killers. I don't kill them in any sort of sequence. Like,
wait, so the serial killer came up with the name serial killer?
Well, no, he's not calling them anything. He's just saying he said to the guy, there are 35 active killers that kill at random with no reason, no rhyme, and you will never find them. He didn't say that. The FBI agent was like, oh, so they're killing them in sequence? And he was like, sequence killers? What is that? So they haven't even said the word serial killers yet. I'm 3 episodes in and they haven't even said that. So it's a whole journey, and it's just like, how did this even get... It's right after, if I remember correctly, they said it's right after Manson, but I don't think Son of Sam has happened yet. So remember, Manson was going, so random and killed, Tate and everything. So they never had thought about these random kind of killings before, and then these two FBI agents, they go to towns and they're teaching tactics to these local towns. And the local towns are having these cases of just random murders. Right. So it's interesting so far. I'm not sure how steeped in truth and reality the characters and everything is. But the story of how it comes to be, I think, is...
Oh, I would need to know that because I need to watch what's the name?
Because you need 2020. Yeah, I'm good.
I like it. I like my true crime shows.
I watched 3 episodes of that and didn't watch anything else. Don't think so.
Did you watch Project Runway?
Of course. I did.
One thing, so let me tell you one thing that bothered me about Project Runway. So this week, Michael Knight, who was on season 1 or no, not 1,
not
maybe
1, but
2
he was
or
early.
3,
Yeah.
Died.
I know what you're gonna say.
Michael, the Spanish guy, gets kicked off the show this week. He's eliminated, and afterwards they put rest in peace to Michael Knight. I'm like, why would y'all do that? Because now people gonna think that it's him that died.
Oh no, I didn't think that.
I was like, why would you do that? Because this guy's named Michael, the other one was named Michael. And now you're going to put right after Michael gets eliminated and then put rest in peace. Like, it wasn't...
I do think they could have done... I think he deserved more than just a black screen.
With the rest in peace. But I'm like, why didn't they put his picture or something to show who he was? And then, because you just had somebody named Michael who just got eliminated, and then right after he gets eliminated, you flash to the black rest in peace, Michael.
Yeah, I guess I can see people who maybe... didn't watch, haven't made that connection. But if you've been a watcher, you knew exactly
who they were talking about. Yeah. But let me not say that. If I didn't read the blogs and stuff like that, and I didn't know he passed, oh no, I wouldn't have been like, once that screen fade, I would have been like, wait, did this kid just die? Because it was just, I don't know. That was it was like, y'all couldn't do anything better. I think they should have put a
picture. I think they should have put something.
Or put the fucking scenes from the next episode and then put rest in peace. Something. Right. It was just weird to me. I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
But what did you think about,
I would tell you, I really liked this episode. And Ayana she slayed that outfit. I loved it.
It was really nice.
That one thing I didn't agree with them on was I think she should have ripped off the caution tape and took off the hat.
I didn't like the hat at all.
But I thought the whole thing, I didn't think it was dated. I thought it was the whole motif. I think it just went so well together, and I love it.
Well, I think he was saying like the top is dated with the shoulders and then the front thing and then the neckline. That he was like for like the 80s or something.
But I don't know if an open neckline or anything would have done with the aesthetic it had. I thought it was just like flawless. It was flawless for me.
I thought it was nice. No, like he said it was day, and I saw what he meant, but I was like, that doesn't change that it was a really nice outfit and that she put a lot of work in it.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
It was
she had
and that competition. It was the clear winner.
It seemed like she had a vision from the moment they opened it. Like she saw it. And she
just kept with it.
Yeah, like,
and I love that the hijab that she made.
Yeah,
I like that she. I was like, yeah, she did.
That's why I thought the hat it should have went caution tape ripped, hat thrown.
I didn't think she.
And then you just because it was her whole look. It was the conservative, but then it was with the bottom, and she had painted it, and it had the black under it, and. I would never have thought, if I didn't know what it was, I would not have thought it was caution netting to keep. It didn't look like that to me.
Yeah, it was really nice.
She did her thing this
I thought hers was nice. I thought Kenya's was really nice. I didn't agree with them with margaritas.
I thought she looked like a football player.
Yeah, I thought the strap thing was nice, but
I don't think she needed the shoulder things.
I didn't think she needed that. I didn't think she needed the things around the boobs.
I agree with that.
The skirt, I was like, and then I think she added the glass when she saw
the other girl.
Muslim girl thing.
She did.
I don't know.
I didn't think I liked the placement of the buckle, like she said. I liked that strap thing.
The blue one.
Yeah.
I thought that was
I thought
nice.
The usage of that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't a fan of the shoulder things. I think they could have been made smaller even. And even if you wanted to use them, I think they could have been smaller. And I agree with you. I think the reflective glass on the boobs was over. It was too much. So Kenya's, I'm going to tell you what I don't know why. I loved the textile that she made. I loved the silhouette from the side.
Mm-hmm.
But from straight on, it was uneven. When you look at it, you tell me. Pull it up. I like that the hips flared out, but they weren't flared out at the same points, it looked like. Maybe my TV was crooked.
Let me see.
But that made it look off to me. I don't know. But I thought the way she used the belts, and I was with the other girl, I wasn't a fan of the hat. But I liked what she made. I think the right person went home this week.
See, and I didn't agree. Well, I agree partially. Oh, it is.
It is.
Or is it because when she put her hand down? Because in this one, it looks that way. And then when you go back, it is that way.
Yeah. See,
so was it that it was puffed out, and then when she put her hand on it,
maybe
it made it go down?
Or maybe she's pushing it forward with the way her arm is holding it. I don't know. But to me, that was the only... Yeah, that was the thing that I wasn't crazy about. Because I loved the bottom. I thought it looked like a teardrop almost. Like the flower petal. Like a black
and
rose.
I like that she painted it. Mm-hmm. To make it that. I really did.
Because even with the zipper not working, like to me that makes it look even more like a flower petal. Like it flared out at the top. I really liked it. Yeah, that was just my only nitpick thing.
Michael, my thing was that how many times have we seen these bungee cords? I mean, season after season, somebody makes this dress. And I'm like, you gotta... When he was doing it, honestly, he was like totally shocked that it was him or that they didn't love it. He thought that he was just like making the best thing ever. And I'm like, so you never saw Project Runway?
He's young. Maybe he didn't.
Like, how many times, I could count at least 3 or 4 times I've seen some version of this. And when it's not with bungee cords, it's with rope or something like that.
Right.
I'm like, why?
Yeah. I love the mom. I know you don't like the mom, but she was like, "This is the second time I've been called a hooker on this show." I was like,
yeah, she. I didn't think she looked that hooker-ish.
It looked way better from his first rendering where she had nothing on under it.
Yeah, well, he knew he had to put something on that.
I was like, I was sitting there like, I know he is not about to send this girl down the runway like this.
No. I was like, but yeah, I was like,
Oh God.
And she was pissed.
Yo.
The model was pissed. She was like, I look like I'm a Pocahontas doll or something.
He found something that does not compliment her. Because we've been saying week after week, like, she could sell anything. I think she could wear it all. Well.
She could have sold that without that damn wig.
I think without I did agree with Zach posing on there. Like,
the wig and the shoes.
And the little arrow dots on it. Like,
they were unnecessary.
You could have had this.
The arrow dots were unnecessary, but I think that if he would have took this dumbass wig off of her and these old lady shoes off of her, she would have been able to sell this dress.
Yeah. She did. She looked like she would have been sitting in your doll collection and just sitting there with those eyes wide open, not blinking.
She just looks pissed. And then I think he let what Tim say get to him. He's like, well, it looks like fabric. Aren't they just going to say it's fabric? And they were all like, oh, it's fire hose. Like, oh, it was cool. And like, and I think he let that get to him. And then he like, I don't know what else to do. So he started adding those things, which it was like.
Yeah, that was, even like you said, even just a slick ponytail back or a high ponytail, something.
That wig had to go. And she just looked so angry with it.
Oh, she did. What did you think of this outfit?
Nah, I didn't love it. The back was too short. The top, I just don't. I was like,
I'm really like.
The skirt. Now the design of the skirt was nice. It was nice. I'm like,
but see, Zach Posen said something that I've always thought about with Project Runway. They already know who they want to see in the end, because he said, "I want to see a collection." Yeah. So he knows Brandon could send you out there in a damn paper bag and he gonna be like, it's so original, look how the way it's ripped at the seams.
Yeah, so
they really want to see him in the end with the collection. It's
really only one left.
Let me tell you
something. I hate when they say
the picture, loving it.
When they say this anonymous, let me just check this anonymous runway is really not anonymous at this point, because had you not know who designed this, you would know this was hers, the Muslim girl, because she has so you know that. You would know this is Brandon because of the things, because he's been doing it all season.
Right. The top we've seen from him all season.
And then I guess the toss up would be like this one.
But even with Kenya, the way it's so well made,
so
the
then
way
it would
it's
have
tailored. Kentaro, you wouldn't think he would put something like that out.
And these two, you would have been like, okay, is this Margarita or Michael?
Right.
I don't think it's that. This whole anonymous thing, I wish they would just cut the bullshit. Yeah. Because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Only once or twice since I've been watching Project Runway when they started that, did I see them pick somebody and put one, and then was like, oh, we thought that was, and it was like, oh my God, like we put our favorite, like we thought it was somebody else. And I say, see, that's the problem, because the fact that you even thought it was somebody else's dress, it means that you're really not, this whole anonymous thing is bullshit.
Yeah.
Michael, the only thing I was like, yeah, they could have thought it was Kentaro, they could have thought it was Margarita.
Yeah.
And Margarita's, they could have thought it was hers or Michael.
Or the
I don't ever Giants. I don't ever see them thinking that would be Kentaro.
No.
And then it would have just
or Kenya. I really don't. They wouldn't have thought that was Kenya's.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
or the Muslim girls. Like, the one thing she made was not even nearly that exposing. That was showed leg. It was nothing like that.
So now they down to 5, and 4 always go to the finale, and Tim Gunn hasn't used any of his picks. Michael, it seemed like Michael thought he was
thought
gonna do it.
Do you think he would have taken it though? Because remember, he had that whole, I don't feel like Tim should have to save anyone. We should all be in here on our own merit and on our own. So if Tim had offered that to him, see, and I'd have been like, let's go to the videotape, Tim. Save your pick.
Absolutely, he would have taken it. But now we're basically down to the last.
Yeah.
Because in this episode, that would really be it. Because then the 4 always go through and do the whole thing to get it down to 3.
I really think it's. I mean, I think they like Margarita. I don't know. I don't know why.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't want to see Margarita at Fashion Week. She hasn't really done much of anything that I like. I think, with the exception of one, I don't want to see her. So
I really think for them, the 2 that could go are either Kenya or Kentaro. I think the others they've already picked that they want those 3.
Yeah, I want Margarita to go, and I think Kenya needs to go. I could probably see Kentaro go too, but see Kenya, I like some of the stuff, but I just think she's just a good tailor.
But I personally would like to see her given the how many months are they given to do the collection?
Yeah, but I just think
she could turn out something given the time. This time, like you always say, this time crunch thing, I think messes with her.
I don't like, and I'm gonna start a petition. I say it every year, but I always forget that we really need a petition to tell them we need them to have 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing this thrown together shit. I want them to have 2 days, 1 day to design like they used to do back in the days. 1 day to design and sketch, and then 1 day to make your outfit.
Yeah.
If you do it earlier, fine. But I really want these people to have the time. Kenya, I could just see her collection being like, oh my God, wake me up when it's over. This is a snooze fest.
She does like a lot of black, but the only argument I say with the time thing is you have people like Ayana blowing that out the water because she put together, like, her outfit needed, hot glue gunning at the last minute even, but it was a lot of work. So I don't know.
But it's not. I don't.
And what would she have done when you have that extra time? I think. I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, but you start to, look at it and take away or add and do too much, like what Margarita did. She didn't. She was moving quick. She saw Ayana busting reflective glass, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go way more with this."
But I think that not so much as the amount of work. I'm saying like to be creative and this, like the process, and even like you're saying the edit. Because most of the time they're doing an outfit and putting the model in, and she's going down the runway. Like to have a minute to look back at it and say, I don't know. I just think that they need the time. I would like to see what they have given an extra day.
Right.
I'm sure Project Runway shortened the time because they were making so much money to shoot these seasons out. They like, yeah, we're going to do these in like 30 days, 40 days tops. So we could get it right back out. Yeah. Because if not...
Next cycle.
Yeah, before, I mean, when they started, a season, shows used to have a once a year season. Now it's spring season, winter season. It's like so much.
Yeah.
And I would just love to see them really like stretch it out a little bit. Because the thing is that they had to see something in Kenya that they brought her on the show. However, as of yet, we failed to see anything. We haven't seen anything in Kenya that's like,
look, can you check the website? Has she won any challenges?
Yeah, she won.
Okay.
I remember when she,
because I know Ayana has won the 2 unconventional challenges. But
yeah, so it's just, in my opinion, I just think that if they had more time, I would really love to see, because in that way that'll cut. Damn, everybody went home that week. Shit, out 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think that they definitely will put Brandon, and I think Ayana has kind of, I don't want to say done enough. Like, she hasn't earned it. But I think they want to see a collection from her.
Oh, wait, no. Kenya didn't win. I thought she won with the Dalmatian dog thing.
No, she didn't win with that.
No, she hasn't won.
She hasn't won a challenge, right? Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like
she's mid-level. Like she'll get, it'll be like almost there. They'll like it, but it'll be somebody that pushes her out the way and does something even better that week.
And with every other contestant this year, we've all seen something we like, oh, that's different. That's probably why she got on. Kenya, it's like, you so well. That's it. Like, why is this lady here?
Yeah.
And we haven't seen anything. And I don't know. I think that some people, everybody has a different process to being creative.
Yeah.
And I think that if they had a little bit more time, that maybe
I think she even said it went during the runway show. Remember when Margarita's dress was coming down? She said, God, I would love to put out something that creative.
Yeah.
She even said it. Like she goes for safe, and it'll be pretty. It'll be well made and, well tailored, but it's safe.
That's it. Yeah. And then next week they're going to have the breast cancer one.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see that. Then I guess that's really it for the TV this week. Was there anything else?
No. Did you watch your Inhumans?
Last week? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I watch it. I like Inhumans.
Okay.
I didn't get to watch what was it? What is the show that come on before Inhumans?
Once Upon a Time.
Because I do like that one too, but I didn't get to watch it, but I did watch Inhumans because I really like it. And so again, I know that the last time I said, like, with the comic people having a problem with the storyline, and then when I was watching it this week, they are really like forcing that human and the Inhumans connection.
Okay.
The guy with the tattoos on his face was getting close to a lady there, and it's like they're really forcing these connections. Now Medusa is with the
fake Felicity.
Yeah, that's she's with her, and she's like, well, your name Medusa, where's your hair, and this and that. So they're kind of doing this, and I said maybe that's what they don't like, that they don't want to just kill him. I don't know. So you never check back in?
I'm out. I'm done.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything else on Twitter.
All right, well, give me your
And
pick.
I watched The Gifted. I like The Gifted.
Yeah, that was good this week. Yeah, I like The Gifted too.
The Gifted is really good. I only have one pick.
I think it's both ours.
Yeah, the Walking
I mean,
Dead.
I still got another one, but.
Oh, what's your other one? Because we can talk about the Walking Dead.
I put it up on our Instagram account tonight. This is Friday night that we're taping this. Superstitious is premiering on Sci-Fi. I love the Sci-Fi channel, as cheesy as it is. I love it. I love me a good, barracuda whale versus python movie. I just love Sci-Fi. But this is Mario Van Peebles, who I've always been a fan of, and this is a show he's doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's premiering tonight. 10 o'clock on Sci-Fi Channel. I'm DVRing the first episode, so we'll talk about it next week. And then I think, just like what you said, for both of us, the main thing is Walking Dead Sunday.
Yeah.
Negan's back. Rick's back.
And now they're supposed to have the war because they put out the tweets already. Are you Team Rick or Team Negan? Oh.
If this was comic book Negan, trust, I'd be Team Negan. Because comic book Negan did it. Woo! I told you from the beginning, if Jeffrey Dean Morgan had gained approximately 25 to 30 pounds, he would be perfect comic book Negan for me. But he's so skinny, I'm like, Rick could beat him with his thumb. Like, no. So... But comic book Negan, child, he did it for me. Yes. But I'm still here for it. I love it. They said they're going to be doing a lot more cursing this season for some reason. I don't know why they need it.
Well, now, because before on AMC, I know they started on cable channels, you could say shit. And now I think it went up to fuck or something now. So, like, every year they're letting more and
Jeffrey
more.
Dean Morgan said he gets 2 fucks this season. So you could count them. Maybe that could be our life of a TV addict drinking game. Every time you hear fuck or shit, take a drink.
I was about to say, because I remember the first year it started, that when they let them say shit, and I used to watch Suits, and it was like, oh my God, are they going to keep just saying shit?
Shit.
I mean, every chance they got, they were like, you know, we could say shit on here, right? Shit, okay? Shit, we could say shit. I was like,
what
oh
the shit?
God, it was like never ending. I'm like, oh my God. And now I think they got more. I was looking at the tweets about Inhumans to see, and somebody put up here, like, I think people judged Inhumans too quickly because of the first 2 episodes that aired in IMAX before it premiered on TV.
Oh, okay.
And those were the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I think it's really good.
It's coming on tonight. If I get home and I'm bored and I need something to help me go to sleep, I may put it on.
Alone in Humans. But yeah, I can't wait for The Walking Dead. I can't wait for the battle. I can't wait for everything. I'm gonna have to like do me a little catch up because week after week I kept seeing Walking Dead on my DVR and I'm like, what the fuck is it? But they've been doing like a recap. Then this week it was the behind the scenes. Right. Then they did something else to kind of get you back there, and then it's gonna start this Sunday.
I mean, I'm wondering if they're gonna do a good little marathon.
You know they are
tomorrow. I always like the first season marathon because my favorite episode, it must be the 3rd or 4th one, is when Rick gets out the car and when he's talking to Carlos in the car after they get out of Atlanta. And he's like, come meet everybody. Come on. It's all right. We'll find your family. And he gets out the car and, you know, you see Carl and Lori and he's all sad because everybody's come back and everybody's dad is back. And she's like, it's okay. Come on. And she's leading him away from the camp. And then Rick's like, his breath gets all quaky, and then their eyes lock, and Carl runs up to him in slow-mo. That episode just gets me every time. And he like grabs him, and they fall on the ground. And then as soon as he hugs Lori cuts the gaze of death to Shane, like, you told me he was dead. Oh, that scene right there just cut in. It's a wrap. I love it.
I think that my the favorite one is Carol with Look at the Flowers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's classic.
I was like, yo, she ain't that was like the best ever.
Nothing's topping that, yeah. That's true. That's a good one.
So I got one skip.
Oh,
and
okay.
Let me tell you why.
Okay. I'm here.
They have this new show called Drop the Mic by James Gordon, one of them.
Oh, the one that hosts the Late Show on.
Yes.
Okay.
The one that does the carpool
karaoke. Okay.
So it's Drop the Mic. Method Man is hosting, and then they got a white model girl for the DJ. Come on, what does it sound like already?
Okay.
With the rapper hosting.
Yeah.
And the model DJ.
And it's comedians doing round.
But what does that part sound like to you?
It's fucking Nick Cannon.
No, lip sync battle with that part with LL Cool J hosts lip sync battle. He's a rapper. Method Man's a rapper, and then they have Chrissy Teigen as the DJ. And now they have a model DJ on this show.
Oh.
And
see, I never thought Chrissy was supposed to be a DJ. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, she wasn't? I thought
I
she
didn't
does
think
the
so. I never
music
seen
up
her
there.
do music. No. She's
What's
just
she does
behind the
up there?
podium giving... They call her colored commentary.
Oh, I always thought she was supposed to be a DJ.
But, okay.
And then they do this freestyle rapping battle. And I'm like, okay, that's a ripoff of Nick Cannon Wildin' Out. Like at the end where they do that thing and they diss each other. But, and they have celebrities. And I'm like, really? You just gonna rip this guy's thing off like that?
Okay.
And then it's like to Drop the Mic. So the commercial I saw was for the guy from the Big Bang Theory and Blossom. And they do a rap. And that's
you never watched the James Gordon show?
No, ever in my life. But I watched him on YouTube.
he does a segment on his show with this where he battles celebrities and they drop the mic.
And how long has he been doing that? Before?
Oh no, it's not before a while now. No, definitely not. But I guess maybe he doesn't do the like the bell rings and the scenario skits like Wild 'N Out does.
So I guess that's going to be
because it's not so much. It's just the rap battle on James Corden show. I'm asking.
The fuck I know. I only saw the little commercial, but when I saw the commercial, I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me! Right. How are you gonna rip that?" I was just so angry, and then like I said, and then getting Method Man and I'm like,
well,
so
yeah,
that's the lip sync,
rip-off, right?
And then when I saw them rapping, like what's the name was funny, Blossom was funny. I can't lie, but I'm like, so y'all just gonna create a show and basically
rip off 2 shows apparently.
And I just was like, oh yeah, so I'm making that a skip.
Well, they're supposed to be doing a carpool karaoke, or I think that's getting aired too.
That one, he could do that. That's okay. I mean, because that's something that is on his show, and that was original. But this, no. I'm like, I can't, because even though, okay, it's not the entire show like Wild 'N Out, but that is a part of Wild 'N Out at the end where they just do this freestyle rap battle dissing each other, and he has celebrities. I just was like, yo.
Yeah. Well, one thing, if Nick Cannon is not nothing else, he about his paper.
So
and he only need to see that one time, and I'm sure he got a. But and then maybe we need to see the credits. We don't know. Is Nick some sort of, hey, look, we'll cut you this check. Just let us use this. He might be listed as an executive producer and get a credit on it. We'll see.
Yeah, Nick, I need to hear from you, because until that,
inquiring minds want to know, Nick, are you getting paid?
The shit out of that until I know, because when I saw it, I was like angry, like I'm like, who the fuck they didn't?
Oh goodness! All right, well I guess. Did you see anything?
What they replying to me about on Twitter?
Who coming at you?
I don't know, but see anything else about what?
No, I was just saying. I thought you were looking right now, but if not, we need to wrap it up.
No, I don't have any other picks. My only pick, because that's the only thing I'm making time.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do Liar this weekend and try to catch up.
I'll have to. Let me tell you. For that. Liar is good TV. You don't like Big Frida, and now we got.
I don't like her. I don't want to come in now in the middle. I never watched it from the beginning.
Listen,
I don't like Big Frida.
Look,
I don't like Big Frida.
It's Frida. How deep you think? Oh, Juan Gonzalo.
Oh Lord.
Frida.
Oh my God.
That commercial had me cracking up all week long. A lawyer hired her to make a commercial.
Oh, you saw it? Instagram.
Oh my God, Juan Gonzalo. Okay, let's get out of here, because I'm getting some. I thought this shit was hilarious. I could not stop.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for you to hire Big Frida.
Oh my God, yes, she could
donate to Life of a TV Addict PayPal,
so
and
she
Big
could do
Frida can make our opening song.
Excuse, Life of TV Addict is on. Oh, see, we need some short so she can make it catchy. Frida, don't worry, we're working on it. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. Remember, the episode's available every Tuesday on iTunes, Google Play, and SoundCloud. Is SoundCloud still in business? I hope they don't go out.
I think so.
That a few weeks ago or something, it was this whole thing that they were going to go out of business.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I haven't heard anything yet. Okay.
Shit, I hope they don't. I don't know how to write code. That's the only way we get this shit up. But anyway, so. Oh my God. And on YouTube, you can follow us on Instagram at The Life of a TV Addict. And we have the email, which is
The
Life or
no,
just Life?
Life of a TV Addict
2017.
Yes, at Gmail.
At Gmail. I'm on Twitter at JMO about. I'm looking at my Twitter name now. How the hell did I forget that?
At Notorious FPG.
And
hashtag stay addicted. We out.
See y'all next week.